Hello everyone, it is Zari the Horror here once again. I've come with yet another chilling tale. This one is called It Came and It Left Nothing. I'm a fisherman. My name is David. I work on a fishing boat, as you probably expected when I said fisherman. It is not a hobby. God, I can't tell you how many times I've heard people call it a hobby. But no, I do that because I live by the sea and I like making some kind of cash. So, every morning at right before dawn, at around 4:30ish, I get up out of bed and I get the boat ready. I had a small crew. Keyword is had. I miss those guys. We went out that day, oblivious to what awaited us. Completely and utterly oblivious. I went up and up and up, raising everyone's spirits that day because it was a sucky day. I like to be their cheerleader, you could say, while also being their captain. I made sure things were handled as best as I possibly could, and I tried to make sure that people stayed in high spirits. That day, when we checked the nets, we found something. The fish were dead, long before we got them. Long before we got them, every net that we casted, the fish would get there, then they'd just be dead. Worthless, too. They were so dead they looked like they were already losing freshness. It was frustrating. Even I was having it rough at that point in time. I didn't quite know what to do. So I just eventually said, okay, pack it up. Today's a bust. We'll do better tomorrow. But my right hand said, let's try one more time. I don't want to go home on a loss. I obliged. And we caught something. We tried to reel it in, but then our boat started to sway. What the fuck is going on? Whoa! The waves crashed and crashed. It felt as if our boat was being pulled by whatever the hell we snagged. People were cursing up storms and running amok. Eventually I said, whatever we gotta cut the line. So we cut the line and let whatever was there just loose. Panting, my shipmate said, did we snag a fucking whale or something? I said, if it was a whale, we'd be dead. It would have brought us down. I was confused as something with that much power to it. Well, we should have seen it long before it had the chance to do all that. I should be able to see it from under the boat. The net, but then the net came back. It was thrown on top of the ship out of the water with a frightening amount of force. We were in shock. Whatever was down there had thrown our net back, and we were not willing to mess with this. I immediately ordered everyone to start getting ready. We're pulling out immediately. Whatever's down there, we want nothing to do with it. God, I should have insisted on going home. We finally started to go back, but then one of the crew spots something fast. Captain, something's coming here fast! He said, panicked. I go and look over and, yep, waves crashing at high speeds. Something's coming at us. We couldn't tell what. Eventually I realized that one of our crew was too close to starboard. Get away from there! Get away! I shouted. But it was too late. Whatever this thing was, I didn't get a good look at it at first. It grabbed her and pulled her under the water. Someone wanted to say, "Stop the boat!" But I couldn't. Whatever that thing was, it had got her. I wasn't stopping. It didn't matter. This thing chased the boat. We all started to panic, even me. And that's when this thing threw something else. A bone. A human femur, stripped of all but a few scraps of skin. It was my crew member. We then hear the rudder stop abruptly. We go to look over, and what's left of her is currently mudding up the rudder. Whatever this thing is, it put her there to stop the boat. It understands how it works. It was over after that. One by one, this thing harassed the boat for 3 days. 3 days this thing would wait for one of us to get too close to the edge, always circling. A black and blue shape would just yank my crew right off. We tried throwing away what food we had to it, trying to get it off our backs, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Everyone but me was killed. I was saved via helicopter on the final day because they had found us. I was called crazy, but that doesn't matter. It's been 3 years since then. I got arrested for the deaths of my friends. But now it's time to end this. I got a new boat, and I'm going back to those waters. And I'm coming for you. Whatever you are, you left me with nothing left. So now I'm gonna take what you have, or die trying. To those that hear this, don't go fishing when you feel something is off. Trust your instincts. Goodbye. Well now, wasn't that just horrific? I do so hope he was able to kill that beast for the poetry of it all. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. I do so hope you enjoyed it, as I have. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video if you really enjoyed it. And once again, thank you for sinking into the abyss with me.